Mount Laguna and these, Mount Laguna, Lake Moreno, wishful thinking, that, and we're getting ready to head out for the day. Gonna try to do a few more miles. I'm getting my earliest start ever. I think it's actually before 10, but I'm not sure. This is not easy, but it's very rewarding. So I don't even know what day it is. I think we're on day 5 now. So we'll start picking up the pace. A bridge, and the class of 19 and 18 are all signing the walls.
And what's the date today?
I have no idea. It's
Thursday,
March.
the 21st. It's still March. Yep.
We are our second water crossing, but we actually have a little thing to step in, but we're still gonna get wet. Oh, careful. Careful, careful. The frogs like the sound of the helicopter. So, about 3 more hours today. I'm just getting my mojo going. I gotta keep hiking. Next big place to hit is Mount Laguna. That's where my first resupply box is. I can't wait. So, here we go. I'm really learning how to use my poles, both uphill and downhill, and take some of the strain off of my legs, transfer that energy to the poles. So I'm getting there. All right, here I go, another hill. Now I gotta break out the umbrella because it's raining. Now I'm thinking about dinner, so yeah. All right, I'll be singing in the rain. Singing in the rain with my umbrella. Walking on rocks on the PCT. All right, see you in a bit. These neat rock formations are so cool. Back behind me was some really giant pieces of petrified wood. How pretty this is. In the rain. And the clouds. I don't know if you can see the clouds going by. And it's a little chilly, but I plod on. I'm hoping there'll be a break in the weather. Maybe not. So I'll figure out how to set up my tent in the rain, eh? Eh? Headed to Canada. Okay. Here comes some more clouds. Can you see them? Now I'm up in the fog. Fog and rain. Well, here I am in my tent. After a long day of hiking. I learned a very valuable lesson yesterday, and that is if it's raining when you're hiking, make sure you put your rain cover on your pack. I made it into this camp about 7 o'clock. Yeah, I was purely exhausted. I had been hungry, but the rain was just crazy. I go to open my pack. My pack was soaked. Even though I had my umbrella on, my umbrella kind of keeps the top of me from getting the rain, and especially in the face, you know, so it doesn't leach out my warmth. And everything inside was soaked. I threw everything in. I put up the tent, threw everything in the tent, put on my, this is my rain gear, and, pants and top, and got into my half-wet sleeping bag, And I had these little, I'm so thankful that I picked up some of these little hot hands. So I did have a pair of dry socks, and I did have a pair of my little booties. So I put 2 of those hot hands, 1 in each foot, and then I put 1 in with my electronics, and then I put 1 in, I snuggled one, I rubbed it on me, so I didn't get frostbite or die of hypothermia. But, well, here we are. Ma and Pa Kittle of the PCT. Hanging all my garments out there to dry. I'm seeing lots of these things on the ground. Very light, empty. I don't know what they are. Maybe some kind of plant seed. Set it down so you can see it. Little porcupine. I grew up on a Naval Air Station, China Lake, California, and one of the big things when you're out in the desert and hiking around, often come across these signs that maybe you don't want to touch any bombs that you come across. After 1:30, it took me that long to get everything dried out from last night's escapades. So now it's all uphill from here. But look at those beautiful clouds. So I had one of my dehydrated dinners tonight. It was the julienne potatoes with the dehydrated spinach and green beans, and it was really good, but I still couldn't eat it all. I need to start remembering to take videos of things that I'm coming across. I just passed a gal. She is finishing her SOBO, or southbound PCT. She had gotten injured and then had to go off trail, and now she's finishing up the last stretch so she can finish it in a calendar year. The most exciting part is she had her kitty cat with her, just riding on the back of the pack underneath the umbrella. Makes me miss mine. You know, when you come across a backpack sitting by the trail, somebody needed to go to the restroom. That would be me. Well, I just had a trail first. I was just hiking along, and I always stop and look at the views, but for some reason, when I looked up and saw this view, I was just kind of filled with emotion. It's just absolutely so beautiful. Pretty good on the trash, and I am so thankful that I repackaged everything. But look, see that little bag right there? That's my trash for 3 days. That could change. So, getting ready for another big climb, but just saying one last goodbye to this lovely little lazy river that I stopped and took my little snack break at. Look at this amazing tree. Now we're up in to where there's all these beautiful pines, and listening to the wind go through them is so relaxing. I just came around the corner into a spot that had some sun, and with the breeze, and all of a sudden there was just this amazing smell that took me back to when I was a kid camping in Yosemite. And with my parents, I can't even describe it. It's just a combination of this whole wilderness, and it just made me happy. Cry for happy, right? But I think that's what this whole journey is about re-enjoying my life so far and sharing this whole beautiful wilderness with others. And if I don't expect everybody to get out and go run and hike the PCT, because it's not easy, but just to get out in this beautiful, there's roads up here everywhere. All you have to do is come up and sit and breathe this air. But anyway, it's so beautiful. I keep looking to see if there's a bear running around. This area right here is just so beautiful, and the air is so fragrant with the pine. Here's the Blue Jay Lodge, restaurant, saloon, and okay, we're having breakfast at the Blue Jay Cafe, and this is so cool. You come into here to the bar, and look at these seats. I guess those are tractor seats. They're buff. Amazing. The person obviously is a hunter, international hunter, I would say. There's lots of dead animals in here. So I stayed at these cabins last night here in Mount Laguna Lodge, and another gal named Canary and I split a room. She is on her second time doing the PCT. She had to come off last year after 700 miles due to some knee injuries. So she's giving it another go. But look at how beautiful it is here. I am on my way to the store actually to get some shampoo and conditioner because damn. So met up with Pat again for some exciting stories. And we're gonna have some coffee or tea here at the Pine Lodge. Say hi, Pat. Hi. Finally leaving Mount Laguna. I got my package at the post office, went through the food, and I really overpacked, but you know, I didn't know what I was doing. So I forwarded most of the stuff to Big Bear since I don't have a package going there. Now I'm headed up to catch the trail again out of here. It's a beautiful day, and one guy picked up my package and goes, "Oh my Lord, how much does that weigh? 55 pounds? I go, I don't know. That's heavy. I don't want to know at this point. There may or may not be a water source between here and my next stop. So I'm going to shoot for 7.4 miles today. Even though I'm getting a late start, it's not going to be a lot of uphill. So we'll see. All right, I'll show you the way.